We are playing Endless Mode on hard mode. I've got a record to beat, so let's jump into this. Custom playthrough, alright. We'll do random seed. So we gotta pick a character. So I've gotten to stage 89 using Mimi. I think the last time we played I used Mizuki, and we got to stage 86. She's got high charisma. Let's see. I'm not going to use Haru. I'm almost inclined to use Aiko. Let's see. Kiri. Negative strength plus knowledge. Dexterity. I feel like with Endless Mode, most of the encounters are going to be testing your dexterity, perception, and knowledge stats. Let's try... See, Mimi's good because she at least starts with a scalpel. Aiko starts with one random spell. Starts with a combat speed bonus, okay. Cigarettes, random ally, camera. One random spell, starts with scalpel. Let's try Mimi again. Let's try Mimi. We'll do no character background. Difficulty, True Believer, which is the hardest difficulty. No, you know what? No, let's roll with Mimi. Let's roll with Mimi, okay. Endless Mode. We are gonna do Yolatz as the old god. Only because his status effect is pretty neutral compared to the other four. Okay. Let's keep going. So we're gonna turn off police station, turn on the occult shop, and we're gonna turn on the illegal den. I don't know if I'll get a chance to use those shops, but we'll leave them on just in case. Okay. Ancestral strength, +1 damage. Ancestral, interesting. Okay. Might just need to sell that later to gain some reason back. Let's equip the scalpel, so we do have a weapon for what it's worth. Let's go home, and this is the last time we'll be on this screen. So let's get the free experience boost. We'll grab the one fun from this box here. And let's see, I think that's it. No mysteries in Endless Mode, and let's jump right in. Endless Mode. It's hopeless. No matter what you would do, the destruction of your town and the awakening of an old god is imminent. Fight with the ever-increasing chaos as survivors try to find a way to escape from the doomed town. No one escapes, that's for sure. As you progress through the investigation events, you will be granted points and special prizes. Manage your resources and hope for the best. Okay. I don't know if we will be able to get the invisibility spell, but if we can, that will help us out a lot early on with allowing us to run from enemy encounters. On my stage 89 run, I had invisibility. My stage 86 run, I unlocked the katana. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that. Let's roll. Let's investigate the school. Let's just move forward with this. The investigation has taken a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. All right, we got a little doom increase there. Let's keep rolling. It wants us to go downtown. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of the park. You can cast one spell without paying anything. Is Ancestral Strength... It's not a stat. Ritual. +1 damage. Interesting. So I can cast this now without it doing anything. I don't know what it does. I don't think it does anything if we're not fighting someone. Okay. Alright, let's keep rolling. It's going to want us to follow a very linear path. You stand in the middle of the field, frozen in terror. A rip in our reality shows the horrible future of our planet. Seeing the familiar figure looking back at you, you can't help but wonder if it's our world that's just an illusion. Okay. That's interesting. Active rituals, ancestral strength, +1 damage. I guess that's like a permanent... I guess that's like a permanent effect. I've never seen that before. Maybe we should have casted it more than once. So if we question our sanity, I think we're going to lose reason. The only thing we can do is enter the portal. And there's two places where it's going to... One of two places it's going to take us. We want to go to the Bleeding Desert. Let's go into the portal. You and the figure get closer to the portal, ready to swap places. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Okay, we're in, we're in the Bleeding Desert. You can dig through the sand, you can venture further into the desert, or you can enter the destroyed temple. Okay, I've said this before. Of these three choices, the one that will give the biggest payout is enter the destroyed temple. It is a strength stat check. If it is successful, we unlock the katana. Venture further into the desert is... I think there's a knowledge buff if it's successful. And dig through the sand is... I think you can gain funds. You can lose hard on all of these. I feel like... Because not one... Enter the destroyed temple is probably the best option. I don't know if this is going to work. If it works, this will be fantastic. If it doesn't work, we're going to lose 3 stamina. Alright, let's enter the destroyed temple. Perception. Oh, sweet. Perception check success. Inside a decaying nave, you find a keepsake from the ancient world. There's a humanoid skeleton wearing ruined armor. Its weapon looks strangely familiar. Okay, this is awesome. Let's equip the katana. I guess we have the scalpel now to just throw at someone if we need. Chance to hit 70. Okay, damage is 9. We've got the ancestral strength ritual buffing our attack damage. So, okay. That's awesome. I'm really surprised that happened so early in this run. Alright, let's roll. Let's roll. You enter the kitchen. Even though it's abandoned and the lights are off, something is cooking in a large pot. You don't like the smell of it. Alright, we don't need to search for a weapon. I'm not going to see what's cooking. Look for a first aid kit. I feel like that has to be a perception or knowledge check. And even though our stamina is... see what's cooking must have... I feel like there's the opportunity for reason loss here. I'm going to look for a first aid kit. Knowledge check failure. You can't find the first aid kit anywhere. Could it have been moved somewhere else? Okay. Well, we didn't lose anything for that. Let's keep going. The pool is empty at this hour. It's dark, but you could swear something suddenly moved under the surface of the water. Step closer. It's probably a encounter. I know if we check out the lockers, we can get 2 funds. Someone left their wallet in one of the open lockers. Okay. That's not bad. If I can find the most neutral choice for all these encounters, we'll be in good shape. This is reason loss for sure. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Okay, I don't have anatomy class perk. 2 reason? We're gonna lose 2 reason. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. Man, she's got spider webs popping out of her nose. Okay. Let's keep going. I hope if these stack, I'll definitely cast that again. Oh, here's another more reason less. People point and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantation. We gained a spell. Okay. Gain 2 stamina, it costs 2 reason. Let's do this. Since with Yolat's casting spells that cost reason raises doom, I'm gonna sell this. We'll gain a little reason back. So we're almost at turn 10. Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. I know these 3 choices, and the one that is the most neutral is pick up the book. We usually pick up a shit book, but library notes. You recognize the sticker on the book. It came from the local library. Okay. Gain a random spell, lose 2 reason. Okay, we're gonna hold on to that. I might sell that. I don't think gaining a random spell is worth losing 2 reason. Okay, let's keep going. Turn 8. Okay. Corpses are strung up on wire, like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. That's not good. Wow, we took 3 reason damage there. I do not want to sell this. I don't want to sell this yet. 15 doom. Oh man, I wonder if we're gonna have to use this to... Might have to use this next 10 turn reward to heal my reason. Let's investigate the apartments. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin a ghastly pale yellow color. The scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. What is this? Is this a definite loss? To reason, it is charisma check failure. Intimidated by the unsettling painting, you're haunted by nightmares. Wow, 2 reason. Okay, so let's absolutely raise our reason here. I would have saved that for doom, but we have just been taking so many hits to reason that I'm gonna lose this run early if we don't buff that just a little bit. Suddenly, everything slows to a crawl. This is the Time Warper. Time Warper. -1 all damage. Okay. We absolutely need to cut this dude down. What's our chance to hit? 70. So we can do 2... We can do 2 normal attacks. Can we buff these? We can buff them each for an 80% chance to hit. I say let's do 1 attack boost for each normal attack hit, and if we're lucky, we'll knock him out on this sequence. Okay, 1 more, come on. Okay, we missed. Let's prepare this next one. That's a guaranteed hit. Okay. Did not want to get hit there, but it's okay. Seaside, come on. Give us the that encounter that heals our reason. Crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse, carried to the beach by waves. Is this... This might be a perception check. If we escape, we're losing reason for sure. Search the body. I think we can gain funds. Dexterity check was... It was a dexterity check. Okay, reaching for the body. You're attacked by several crabs that don't want to share their meal. We lost stamina. I guess it's better than losing reason. The investigation is starting to take a toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. So I think if we take a nap, we'll probably gain doom. I'm going to buy a coffee. We have the funds for it. Okay, this double frappe macchiato is a nice pick-me-up. Turn 13, okay. We're moving. You have a feeling that you're being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you quickly turn around. There's someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. Right. Start running. That has to be... Any choice that seems like the most obvious choice, I feel like there's always some kind of penalty. I feel like we have to confront them. This is... Oh, perception check? It has to be a perception check. It has to be a perception check. I don't know why this would roll on dexterity. Let's confront them. It's a luck check. The decomposing skin in vacant stare can only mean one thing. It's a corpse someone has propped up. The idea that someone could do it so close to you and so quietly makes you shudder. Alright, so anything that's like ghost related is usually a luck check. I cannot remember all these encounters. A friend returning from a trip to Africa has invited you to dinner. This time they've outdone themselves. This is a real feast, full of exotic meals. It's getting late, and you can't stay for long, but the host asks if you want to take anything home with you. So the steak, I think, is like a long pig steak. For to increase stamina. We're gonna take the wine. Only because, let's see, what does it do? Gives you a hangover. +3 reason. Alright, we're gonna hold on to that. Kind of like a last ditch effort reason heal if we get caught in a pinch. In an otherwise bleak village, the look of the most beautiful flower patch surprises you. As you get closer to compliment the gardener, you stop hearing weird sniffling sounds. This is the sniffling gardener. She does stamina damage. Alright. Can we take her out in one hit? Okay, I don't know if we can. Her power level's... So we have a 60% chance to hit right off the cuff. I'm wondering if it's just better to try to... How much are we doing on the strong attack? 14. We could risk trying to load up these two for the sake of killing her in one sequence. That would be what? A 70% chance to hit. Okay, let's try it. Okay, alright. Let's prepare this one. She's done. She drops the shovel. Okay. Got a shovel now. 24 doom. Ooh, maybe... I could go... No, we'll come back to the hospital. There's some painkillers there that I want. A pale woman wearing nurse outfit stops you. Today, we're running a blood drive to help those in need. You look healthy. Will you be so kind and help the community? If we make an excuse, we take reason damage. We're gonna have to donate our blood, but I think that's a strength check. Oh, it's another luck check. The weird nurse connects you to a machine in an empty room and leaves. You feel weaker and weaker, but only when the blood bag bursts open, spraying your blood everywhere. The alarmed nurses free you from the contraption. Okay. We're taking some heavy hits right now. Let's keep moving. As part of the therapy, some patients took part in our classes. Some of their work fills you with dread. Okay, oh man, we're taking so much reason damage. What do we do here? Maybe... trying to think if it's worth resting at home. I'm gonna have to sell this spell. Let's sell this. Let's keep going. You meet with your friend, who has recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital, watching the sunset. Now would be the perfect opportunity to ask about the recent unearthly events. Don't ruin the calm moment. I know for a fact. Okay, we got a little reason back. Sometimes it's better not to know. Just keep moving. Okay. The waves lazily wash on the shore. You take a deep breath. The fresh sea air clears your head, okay? We got a little reason back. I didn't realize that one event also took a reason. Okay. 29 doom. We could heal reason now. But I feel like in the end, it's usually the doom that's going to be the biggest problem. I feel like if I don't start trying to reduce that now, it's going to catch up with me later. But this reason, our reason's so low. Let's reduce the doom. Let's bring the doom down. Okay. Feeling like you're on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yazuki. Hey kiddo, says the priest, who's currently moving some boxes in and out of the church building. Could you lend me a hand? Right, we'll lose one stamina for this, but we'll gain reason. Lifting the box, you feel your back cracking, but you manage to get it all over with relatively quickly. Afterwards, Father Yazuki invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all of your doubts and anxiety. Okay, well, our reason's up a little bit. Let's roll. Let's see if we can get to turn 30. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. This is one of those encounters where both choices suck. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. I think if we take her home, we take stamina damage. I feel like I don't encounter this enough to remember. Let the police handle it. I think this is reason damage. Okay, -1 reason. You tell the girl to wait while you look for an officer. When you get back, she's gone. Okay. I think the stamina damage on the other choice is greater. Let's hit up the village. This is the luck check. An old man stops you and invites you into his house. You follow reluctantly, only to be amazed by the number of dusty old sorcery books inside. I can teach you a thing or two about magic, he says. Don't worry about payment. I'm sure we'll work it out in the future. Man, our luck must be really low. If we accept, we gain a spell. Let's accept it. Luck check failure. Okay. It was a complete waste of time. Well, I could have used a spell to sell for reason, but it's okay. Let's keep moving. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of soda inside, but you really could use a drink. Let's get the most expensive one. The taste seems a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyway. Okay. Let's keep moving. This is just a doom. This is just a hit to doom. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. +3 doom. Okay. We're at 34 doom. That's where we trade experience. What happens if we let him come up with his own stuff? This is probably... We're going to share our experience. We'll gain some funds for it, but... Your neighbor is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. Okay. Oh, incredible. He shouts in excitement. How do you come up with this stuff? Sensing this story will be a huge hit, he pays you a token of appreciation. Okay. A little bit of experience loss. We got some funds. Keeps the taxman away. Perception check. While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Perception check with what? Increase in experience. We lost the funds. Before you realize your wallet is missing, the thief is gone. Okay. Okay. What did we do last time with this one? No one answers when you knock at Professor Takuchi's door. This is odd, since he's normally punctual about his appointments. The smell of blood tells you that something's wrong, and you quickly open the door and make your way inside. There's no sign of the professor, but the quantity of blood everywhere leaves little doubt as to what has happened, but how and why. Scavenge the room for useful items. I feel like... I mean... Search the room for clues. I feel like it has to be... That's probably a perception and knowledge check. Because I've scavenged the room for useful items and have come up with nothing. I think it was like a stamina penalty or doom penalty. Search the room for clues. Knowledge check success. Okay. You notice a book lying on the floor. You pick it up to find that 4 pages have been torn out. You memorize the title of the book. Why would someone take them, and what did they contain? Alright, got a little experience. Let's keep moving. This is the Canis. Cool air suddenly fills your mouth. It tastes metallic. Before you can react, you hear a low growling sound coming from behind you. Oh, this dude... Oh, let's finish this dude off. He's only got 10 HP. Let's prepare a strong attack and just cut this dude down. Look at this face. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, let's keep moving. Keep moving. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She undoubtedly changed a lot since you last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. We could invite her for coffee, but we don't have any funds. But if we chat, I feel like we're gonna lose something. We're gonna lose the last fund that we have. Hold on. Can we sell something? Let's sell... Library notes. Gain a random spell. Okay, let's sell this shit. We're gonna invite her for coffee. Okay. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reason for recent horrific events? Okay, we got a little bit of experience from that. So it's decreased the doom. 34 doom, okay. Let's roll with it. Let's keep moving. Oh, this is the luck check. This is the luck check. Oh, for what reason? Reason damage? Come on. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. This is the luck check. Okay, wow. Elevator doors open, revealing a hospital corridor. Thank God that worked. Because that would have been a pain. Walking through the hospital corridor, you hear disgusting slurping sounds. You hear disgusting slurping sounds coming from a closet. This is Bloodsucker. -1 stamina. Okay. We are doing what? 14 damage. Let's prepare this heavy attack and we'll knock her out in one hit. Nice. Okay, we leveled up. Okay, let's use this now. Ooh, this is good. Defeating an enemy regains 2 reason. That is fantastic. Let's absolutely use that. Absolutely use that. And we are going to... Do I bring up my stamina? Oh, okay. Let me see. Strength. Or do we bring up dexterity? Do we bring up stamina or dexterity? Oh, let's bring up the stamina. This reason should be maxed out pretty soon. First aid. Defeating an enemy regains reason. Okay, nice. That's not bad. Okay. That's a really good perk. The trees overhead block the sunlight and you begin to feel gloomy. -2. Okay, we're at 4. We're cutting it thin. Come on. Throw an enemy at me now. Now would be the time. I'll fight anybody. Nice. This is Glitch Magician. Our master is coming, and we all can bask in its glory. You stupid son of a bitch. You fought the wrong person today. Can we... What are we doing? 10? It's probably better to prepare. We're going to take a hit to doom here, but... Unless we throw the shovel at him. Can I load these up? What, 2? We can throw the scalpel for 4 damage. What would that do? Let's give it a shot. Oh, that didn't do enough damage. Alright, you know, we throw the shovel at him. No, fuck it. Let's just do what we're gonna do before. That was a waste. We're gonna take 2 doom. Okay. Let's see. I think he can actually burn us if he keeps attacking us. Let's prepare a strong attack and he's done. Okay, got a little reason back. That is an awesome perk. The katana and the first aid. I need something. I need like a holy candle to reduce. Oh, we have to pick it up from the shop. We need more funds. Okay, let's keep moving. Got a curse. Dark forces scheme against you. Okay, what curse did we get? Stalker. Someone is following you. I don't know what that does. Okay. Let's roll, let's roll, let's roll. Stop right there. You hear a voice coming from behind you. You won't destroy my life's work. This is the obsessed man. Oh, he only has 10 HP. Let's sink this fool. Let's prepare this heavy attack. Hey, get the fuck out of here, man. And our reason went up. Let's go, let's go. You find an old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One metal seems particularly valuable. So we can break the window. We'll take stamina damage. Check plaques and trophies. This has to be a perception check. Why? The luck checks just come out of nowhere. It seems the person involved with the current case was a prize-winning swimmer. I don't know why that would be luck. Alright, 37. We're almost to 40. Here's a charisma check. You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? Alright, we're gonna have to try to talk him out of it. Charisma check success. After a long conversation, they hand you the knife and thank you. Alright, we got the dagger. Small chance of recovering reason after defeating an enemy. Well, I'll at least be able to throw this at someone if I need to. Just keep rolling. Just keep rolling. Something pulls you towards the beach. A statuette, half buried in the sand, is calling you. Feeling your hand shaking, you take a step closer. So if we ignore it, that is a strength check. I'm trying to remember what the penalty was for. I think this gives us some kind of curse that increases our doom for encounters if we take it home. Do we get cursed if we take the damn thing home? Let's just grab the damn thing. Mesmerize, you take it home and wonder where you'll display it. Okay. We did not get a curse though. Okay, that's cool. That's favorable. Alright, let's roll, let's roll. Turn 39. Oh, they're gonna this one. When the patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police had them committed. They're mumbling something quietly as you pass by. Ooh, we talk to him. What is this? Charisma check failure. Try reasoning with them to tell you what really happened, but it doesn't work. It takes 2 nurses to calm them down after they've roughed you up. Alright. Let's bring the doom down. Bring the doom down. Come on. This is reason damage. Walking through the woods, you discover a sweater. It's torn apart and covered in blood. Alright. A wild beast must have killed this poor person. You say a quick prayer before continuing. Turn 41. Alright, okay, we're getting hit. As you walk through the village, crops waver in the breeze, following your every movement. -2 reason. Oh, damn. Okay. That's big. That's real big. When you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Okay, we're gonna read the letters. Oh, damn. Okay, luck check failure. Staying up late investigating the current case has really increased your electricity bill. Okay, we have to sell something now. What does more damage? Shit. Because I could drink the wine to regain reason. Let's sell this damn dagger. Sell the dagger. Drink the wine. We got a hungover, right? -1 to all stats until the end of current mystery. That's bad. That's real bad. Let's go. Someone has been branding the patients with occult symbols. Assume the worst. Branded like cattle. Are they preparing to feast for their eldritch masters? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. What is this? Charisma. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed up your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it. If only there was a way to make her go away for a while. We have to talk to her. Oh, this doom's rising. We weren't able to convince the receptionist to let you access the database. Fuck you too. Hey Steve, what's up? How you doing? An old priest is performing a ritual to appease a local demon imprisoned underground. I've got a new game today that I'm going to stream a little bit later. You're invited to join them. I'm going to kindly refuse this one. This old man's like, get the fuck out of here. How was your day? You're working today? Yeah, man. I picked up Noita, that like pixel roguelite game, dungeon crawler. They say a ghost of a heartbroken boy appears on the street at night. Is it just an urban legend, or is there some truth to this tale? Let's spend the night here. -1 stamina. Are you off at 7? Can you do spell? Can you do? It's Noita. You plan to wait an entire night, observing the spot where the supposed ghost would appear, but you fall asleep. You wake up on a cold bench, all your body aching badly. Alright, we took a hit to stamina there. Come on. We're almost to turn 50. I grab the katana early in this run. You stumble upon a nurse trying to open a door to the intensive care unit, constantly mumbling something. When she turns around, her face makes you scream in horror. This is the doll nurse. Ooh, she does 20 HP. Oh. Only 7. Okay, 83% chance to hit. Can we load up? Oh. Alright, let's load up one normal attack. We'll do 2 normal attacks. This could knock her out in 1 hit. Oh, how did that miss? Alright, let's prepare this heavy attack. That's bullshit. It's a pretty good game. It's definitely not in the style of, it's, you know, like World of Horror is definitely more of like a text adventure. You're like a side-scrolling dungeon crawler where you can like customize spells to wands, and it's like a permadeath. Like you run through and you die, it's over. But I played a little bit last night. It looks pretty cool. The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. I played it last night and it was pretty cool. That's what I meant to say. Let's no time for it. Get a little doom reduction. I'll get it up after this. I was trying to farm some of the World of Horror views, but it seems like everyone's busy right now. We're at turn 49. We gotta go to the forest. Walking through the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking out of a bush. Before you can do anything, however, they twitch and move. This is what, man-eating plant or the bark woman? Bark woman. Okay. 30 power level. It's because it's Sunday night, so everyone's out. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. It's all right. You know, if people wanna chill. People wanna chill. I'm not getting mad. Let me prepare these strong attacks. I'm gonna get hit once, but we will beat her on this one. Okay, nice. I don't blame him. I mean, if people wanna do other stuff today, they wanna get out. Let's bring this Doom down. Bring it down to 50. So I'm on turn 50 right now. Turn 50, 4 stamina, 8 reason. I got the katana, and I got a really good perk that every time I defeat an enemy, I gain 2 reason back. The only issue is my... Let's do this. Oh, okay, let's do this. Let's go to the hospital. We're gonna gain a little Doom here, but I'm gonna steal the painkillers from the doctor's office. Let's eat these. Okay, we got 6 stamina. Are you seeing a lot of people outside today? Oh, let's dig out the package. Using a shovel, you dig out a package that was hidden underneath the marked tombstone. You retrieve the letter in a dirty envelope with cash. See, I had the shovel from earlier, plus 5 experience and plus 2 funds. Yeah, a shit ton of people were outside. Man, I bet. This run has started pretty good. I got into the Bleeding Desert, that like outer world, pretty early. And then I got the regeneration upgrade. So the last 2 runs I've done, I've unlocked the katana. These encounters, these are just kicking my ass. I need some way to buff my stamina. Let's investigate the apartments. This is the Twisted Corpse. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip but grab the railing in the last second. When you get up to inspect what causes you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up. -2 reason. Oh. The only thing I don't like about these guys is that you can't attack him with your weapon. 6 damage. It's 8 damage. What if we do... Can we burn a fund? And then... That's a one-time. Not to shit on your turn 90 run, but you only got that because you ran away like a little bitch. That was the spell of invisibility, man. I wasn't even there. They didn't see me. Well, I got to turn 86 fighting people with the katana last night. So... I think I can get further. I just gotta get those good weapons early on. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. This is like... This son of a bitch right here. He's gonna hit me once. I guess... What is this? Can I load up to... Now I'd almost want to throw the fucking bottle at him, right? Does it do damage if I toss it at him? I have to do at least 2 damage to make this worthwhile. 10 damage. Okay, let's launch the sequence. Alright, this dude's dead. I just leveled up. Let's see. Quick thinking. Okay. Leadership, +1 charisma. To bring our luck up. Let's bring the dexterity up. It's pretty low, and we'll buff our stamina. Yeah, I just did a little bit of work earlier today, and... Oh shit, the only metro line in your town connects the university and the science complex. You could take a ride to gain some time. You got a feeling something is wrong. Where are all the people? We can walk, but that'll give us a doom penalty. Both times, too, on both of those runs, like, my doom maxed out. My doom's the thing that maxed out in the end, so... Let's take a ride. Luck check success. Okay. Even though the metro car is completely empty, you arrive at your station without any problems, saving valuable time. We got a little bit of doom reduction. And I got some kind of curse the last time, too, that, like, just wreaked havoc on my doom. It's like chance of gaining doom every time you run into an encounter, which is just like what endless mode is. You find yourself in an old, unused part of the hospital. You take a deep breath. The disgusting smell of thawed remains still lingers in the room. It used to be the hospital's mortuary, where doctors determine the cause of death. Alright, let's check out the freezer. This is gonna be a combat encounter, but because we're healing from these, it's worth it. You take a peek into the freezer, but can't see anything important. You wonder what could smell so awful if there's nothing inside. Nearby, the body on the dissection table twitches slightly. Let's kick this person's ass. The horror of countless autopsies stands before you. 14 HP? The unsolved crime. Well, oh shit, she's one of those ghosts. God damn it. -2 reason. I didn't think, alright, we can still beat her. I just don't think I have anything to throw at her this time. Oh no. Alright, maybe... Oh, it doesn't matter. Our max reason's 10 anyway. So she's gonna do 2 reason damage. Alright, let's sever this tie. Get out of here. Yeah. Alright, got that reason back. Alright, we're even. Turn 54. I feel like I can get past 89 on this run. Fake an injury. Is it why? Why can't I fake an injury now? By faking an illness, you manage to convince the nurse that you need immediate help. As she runs for a doctor, you rummage through the cabinet, plus 10 experience. We are on turn 55, so 89 is my record to beat. And our doom's at 55, which is good. It's usually my doom that ends up maxing out. Just keep rolling. Oh, here's a strength check. Suddenly, the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Strength check. Okay, we lost some stamina. The blizzard chills you to the bone and disappears as quickly as it began. No prob. We'll keep moving. Let's keep moving. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. Location's threat level increases. I feel like I've got a good chance. I feel like I've got a good chance of beating this. Beating that last record. You stumble upon a nurse trying to open a door to the intensive care unit, constantly mumbling something. When she turns around, her face makes you scream in horror. This is the doll nurse. 20 HP. So, our chance to hit with the katana is 93. How many attack boosts? I can do 2 attack boosts, so these should be this should be a 100% chance to hit. So I should knock her out in one sequence. Nice. Okay. The fact that I can heal my reason from defeating enemies now is just like, it's just OP. It's like too strong. Okay, what are we doing here? It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare some to look through the books. I feel like you don't have time for this. Is probably the best option. You proceed to the next room. Okay, nice. Turn 59. We're almost at turn 60. Almost at turn 60. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly, a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbols painted on the stone, you take a step closer. So touching the stone has to be a strength check. Study the symbols is like a perception or knowledge check, and I think if we retreat from the room, I think we take a penalty. Study them. Knowledge check success. You recognize some of the symbols from a stone tablet you saw at the museum. What's the connection? Got some experience. Okay, nice. Let's reduce the doom. That's good that our doom is lower than the turn that we're on. I've got a good feeling about this. I feel like we're gonna get further. All right. It's giving me these like extra fourth options now, and I don't know why. I'm trying to think. What was it? The quick thinking perk? Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? I never get the ask the waiter option. Before pursuing the man, you ask the waiter if they know him. The waiter smiles and explains that the man is part of a tabletop role-playing community. You thank him, slightly embarrassed. Oh, we got experience for that. I'll take it. I'll take the experience. Let's keep going. We're on turn 61. Oh shit, okay. Stop. This is a crime scene. It was just a D&D player. You're halted by a sweaty police officer. Behind him, 2 other policemen are packing something in black bags. Try to learn what happened. Focus on the officers. My charisma and my perceptions to change. It's the same. I mean, focus on the officers. I feel like it's probably perception check. Perception check success. You notice something weird. All officers have a tiny tattoo in their necks. Who are they and what are they really doing here? Got a little experience. Turn 62. So we are, what? 30 turns away. Stamina's looking good. Reason's looking good. Doom is looking really good. Let's investigate the seaside. Walking on the beach, you discover a giant charred pit. As you wonder what was burned here and why, you hear a crackling sound getting louder and everything around you is getting hotter. You inhale! The burning man, oh, he does stamina damage. Okay, so he's also one of these guys that we can't... He's also one of these guys that we can't physically attack. Can we... What if we do... What, it's gonna take 2 turns? And then we can burn a fun for 8. I don't want to burn... I really... Well... No, we can keep the funds. Let's beat him. It's gonna take 2 sequences, but we'll beat him. Ooh, he did a lot of stamina damage. Come on. Here we go. What did he drop? Corpse dust. Plus 20 experience, minus 2 luck. It's pretty useless. Let's just keep it. Let's hold on to it. Need to bring the stamina up. Ooh, here is a Doom. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. Plus 3 Doom. Plus 3 Doom. You don't see anything at first, then you notice it. The bloated body of Othiolatz is getting closer. Fuck this guy. Let's go, let's go. Let's move. Come on. Hearing footsteps, you turn around. Behind you stands a pretty woman in a sweater. Natural beauty, yes. This is exactly what I need. You shudder, seeing the weird woman reach into her pocket and grabbing a nasty-looking knife. Pretty face. Mind if I borrow it? No! Negative 2 stamina damage. Oh, okay. Can we... Do I throw the shovel at her? 18. What's our chance to hit if we load up? Be 80. Can we do... I'm trying to think if I throw the shovel at her now. Otherwise, what's my chance to hit on both 80 and 80% chance to hit? I'm gonna throw the shovel at her. 13. Alright, let's prepare the strong attack and we'll knock her out. Cool. Lucky earrings. Nice. It is for digging certain things up. I think I'm gonna wear these lucky earrings. Plus 2 luck. I'm gambling on that one, but I feel like I'm trying to preserve my stamina. I want as much stamina as I can keep. I'll learn. I'll come to regret it later. I know I will, but you know how this. Because some of these encounters, you get hit with some. I don't want to run into an enemy that just like does a shitload. I don't want to lose just from stamina. Like my reason. I feel like reason's the thing that's affected the most throughout the game. Let's buff. Do we buff up? Let's bring up the charisma and the stamina. Let's see. Turn 65. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that would revolutionize modern medicine. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free. You just need a sign here. I don't think I have any wounds. Injury, minor. I'm gonna decline. You politely decline the generous offer and continue on your way. I feel like this guy's gonna fuck me if I end up trying to accept it. Our doom's low. It's pretty even. Our stamina and our reason's high. I think we're in a good place. Let's keep rolling. Next, on turn 70, I'm going to reduce my doom. Impossible angles and seemingly moving lines make your head spin. This is a hit to reason. -1 reason. How is this possible? Turn 67. Okay, we're what? Almost 20 turns away from stage 89. So we're moving in. I feel like this is a pretty good run. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Her final, gruesome artwork. But that's just a legend, right? Luck or perception check. We can check out the sewing machine and gain a spell. Good, we got it. On the sewing machine, you spot a strange engraving. When you get closer to investigate, your mind is flooded with forbidden knowledge. You leave the room quickly. What spell did we get? Seal of Savish. Discard on use. +1 strength. Alright, we'll hold on to that. Might need to sell it. Let's keep moving. The town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. An ancient wooden temple occupies a small hill at the town center. Let's pray at the temple. The only thing that can happen is that we will gain reason. It doesn't matter if you believe or not. The smell of burning incense and old wood calms you down. +2 reason. Nice. Turn 69. Okay, we're moving in. We are moving in right now. This is looking pretty good. Oh, this son of a bitch. People point and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantation. Where we gain a spell, Enthrallment. Gain an additional follower. I really like this this image that they put here. Okay, we got 2 spells to sell. Let's reduce the doom. Bring the doom down. 64, okay. Turn 70. We are what, 19 turns away from the last from 89. That's the record. I'm gonna pass it this time. I know I'm gonna pass it unless like. Oh, okay. Fuck. This is the doom. The glitch magician. Our master is coming, and we all can bask in its glory. Dude, get the fuck out of here, dude. Alright, we're gonna prepare 2 heavy attacks. He's gonna do a little bit of doom damage, but that's okay. Let's launch this. Alright, we'll burn him. One more. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving, but you swear it's watching you. -2 reason. Alright, that's fine. Turn 72, come on. Oh, they're hitting me with the heavy ones. You can't shake the feeling that those small dock buildings hide some terrible secrets. +2 doom. Alright? Come on. 71. Ooh, here's a dexterity check. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts a deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Oh, what happens here? Get closer to the door. Get closer to the door and ask what's the matter. What if we call the police? I think it's probably a doom penalty. I know that's a dex check. What happens? Stamina or reason damage? Probably reason. Let's get closer to the door. Dexterity check failure. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens and an unknown invader tries to look inside. You lurch back in shock. The man sees you and tries to get in, screaming curses the whole time. A neighbor calls the police and the attacker escapes from your apartment building. Yeah, fuck you, man. Let's investigate the school. You were stopped by a girl you haven't seen in months, but how could you? She died in an accident. Okay, this is 18 HP. 25 power level. What are we hitting for? That's not bad. We can load up 2. Let's see if we can't sweep her in one sequence. Nice. Very cool. We got a little reason back. Turn 75. All right, we're rolling in. We are rolling in right now. You find yourself in an old, unused part of the hospital again. We keep going to the mortuary. You take a deep breath. The disgusting smell of thawed remains still lingers in the room. It used to be the hospital's mortuary, where doctors determine the cause of death. Now we're going to check out the freezer. You take a peek into the freezer, but can't see anything important. You wonder what could smell so awful if there's nothing inside. Nearby, the body on the dissection table twitches slightly. All right, let's mark this one. The horror of countless autopsies stands before you. 14 HP? Negative 2 reason? No. Oh, damn it, she's a ghost. I totally forgot. I totally forgot that we're fighting the ghost. I got nothing to throw at her. We're doing 6? Oh, okay. You know what? We can do 2 sever. She's gonna do 2 reason damage, but it's okay. It's, we'll get it right back when we beat her. Nice. I don't know how I would do this without the first aid perk. Turn 76. We are less than 10? No. A little more than 10. We're 10 away from my last run. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Let's roll, let's roll. You enter the art classroom. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic, right? Don't ever check out the sculpture. Check out the masks. We got the demon mask. +1 damage. -4 max stamina. -4 max stamina. I guess that would kind of bring us down to, but we would do what? +1? We'll hold on to that. I'll take it as a freebie. Let's hit the seaside. While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Perception check. Failure. We lost 2 funds. Okay. Before you realize your wallet is missing, the thief is long gone. Alright, let's sell the corpse dust. Sell the corpse dust. Got 2 funds left. We're on turn 78. As part of the therapy, some patients took part in art classes. Some of their work fills you with dread. -2 reason. Oof. We're at 6 reason. Okay. Turn 79. We're rolling in. Wow, how much doom do we have? 77? Oh, shit. Okay, you find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who's been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? -1 reason, +2 funds. Ooh, I don't like that trait. So what do we do? What is this? Medical kit. Alright, that's probably for stamina. Gain an item. Gain a spell. Do we have any spells? We do. We can actually sell these. Let's sell this now. I forgot that we had these to sell. +1 strength. Discard unused. No, we're going to sell it. And we're going to reduce our doom. Alright, we're on turn 80. So I'm like 9 turns away from my last record. Maybe we can get to 100. Maybe we can get to 100 this time. Let's see. Investigate the apartments. You hear rustling on the other side of the apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. This is the apartment Stalker. He does -2 stamina. Alright. We're gonna get the baseball bat from him when we beat him. Let's do this. We'll take the 2 stamina damage. We're gonna prepare to heavy attack. Oh fuck, but he's gonna give me a concussion. Oh, I don't think there's anything we can do. Let's launch it. Concussion. -1 to knowledge until the end of the current mystery. Well, that's permanent. Let's kill him so he doesn't keep stacking these against us. Give me that baseball bat. Okay. Turn 81. Come on. Investigate this forest. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? Let's try to decipher them. That's all we can do. Knowledge check success. You're certain the missing people were here. You're on the right trail. Oh, we're gonna level up pretty soon. Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely gonna clear that 89. This door shouldn't be there. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. We can resist it this time. What happens if we No. No, let's resist it. Oh shit, -2 stamina. What would have happened if we gone in? You forced yourself to leave the mysterious door behind, alright? I'm almost inclined to rest at home for, what is that, 4? It would be 4... Doom. This always happens like right in the end. You get 4 Doom, but then we gain 2 stamina and 2 reason. Or is it better to go to the hospital and try to buy painkillers? 76. I mean, I feel like we've got Doom. Let's go to the hospital. We're trying to buy painkillers. Pharmacy. Prescription pills, shit. Oh, painkillers. Yes, let's take those. Okay. 79. Let's roll. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice cold water is a good idea. Cold bath, if your strength is high, we're gonna take a hot bath. I'll take the hit to Doom. The hot bath is so inviting that you've spent an extra hour in it. Alright. I'll live with that. We're at turn 84. Come on. Shit. You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. This is definitely a ghost. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors is open on its own. Okay, I don't have Holy Candle. We're gonna escape the bathroom. I'll take the reason hit. You might be paranoid, but there's no way you're risking an encounter with a ghost here. There will be a ghost in that stall. Turn 85. Come on. Let's go. A sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave walls. Knowledge check failure. You wonder what it could all mean. Alright. Turn 86. We're 3 away. 3 away. Come on. You enter the art classroom. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. Check out the masks. Nice, we got the kendo helmet. Small chance of ignoring stamina loss in combat. Damn, that is awesome. Put that helmet on. Turn 87. Come on. A pale woman wearing nurse outfit stops you. Shit, this is a strength check. Today, we're running a blood drive to help those in need. You look healthy. Will you be so kind and help the community? We can make an excuse. We'll get 3 reason damage. Donate my blood. Luck check success. Oh, we still lose stamina? You feel like they took more blood than they should. You feel weak but fulfilled knowing you are helping. Okay, we can... -3 Doom. Let's rest. That's like a 1 Doom difference. Let's rest at home. +2 stamina, +2 reason. Alright, +4 Doom. That's fine. I don't mind. We're on turn 88. Okay, I think we cleared it this time. I think we cleared it. A woman jumps out of her apartment, covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. We can calm her down with the charisma. It's a charisma check here. Let's see. Charisma check success. +4 reason. Awesome. The woman sniffs and smiles weakly. You feel like you've prevented something awful. Okay. We're on 89. Okay, so I reached my last record. Let's try to get to 100. You decide to enter a small, shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. We're going to buy them around. It'll cost a fun. The other option, there's some penalty involved. No fisherman would refuse a free round. They tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. Okay, we also leveled up. Let's sell the demon mask. Don't need this. Let's level up. We're going to... What do we do here? +1 perception. Do we have folk... What perks do we have? Folklore, studies, +1 knowledge, art knowledge. Let's do folklore studies. Okay. And we're gonna definitely bring up stamina. Okay. Nice. So we reached next reward at turn 100. Did we not get a reward here? Did I already pick it? We already picked it. No, that's really weird. Maybe this it's a glitch? I can't tell. Following a weird gargling sound, you enter an alley. Standing in the shadow, you notice a person wearing policeman's uniform. Move along, citizen. Nothing to see here. You've made a horrible mistake. Alright, this is the lumpy officer. Oh, he does a lot of stamina damage. What are we hitting for? 110% chance to hit. So we can do 2 normal attacks. Okay. And we can kill him in 1 hit. Get out of here, dude. I think we're gonna reach turn 100. Walking through the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking out of a bush. Before you can do anything, however, they twitch and move. Alright. Bark woman or man-eating plant. Man-eating plant. -2 stamina. We're hitting for we have 100% chance to hit. I'm still gonna load the attack boost just for the hell of it, but we can kill this dude in 1 sequence. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm tearing this up. Alright, we're on turn 92. Okay, let's roll. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? I don't think we can decline it. I think we have to help her. Luck check failure. The creepy substitute teacher hands you dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? Come on. Let's get to 100. In the forest, you hear faint whimpering in the distance. When we find it, you discover a wild dog held by the hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer. What happens here? We can help the dog to get an ally, but if I don't risk it, it's probably going to reduce reason, but I feel like I know if this help the dog fails, we're going to take stamina damage, but we're not going to risk it. What, 2 reason? 1 reason. You decide to leave the animal. Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. Had to leave you. Walking through the hospital corridor, you hear disgusting slurping sounds coming from a closet. Okay, bloodsucker. -1 stamina. We can finish him off with 1 prepared heavy attack. That's it. Turn 95. I had to leave the dog. I didn't want to, I needed to. I had to leave that dog. Oh god, not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip, grab the railing in the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. Twisted corpse. Twisted corpse for... Do I throw the bat at this dude? We have 86 doom. I could throw the bat at this guy and just... No, it's not worth it, because I'm going to gain the reason back anyway. Alright, 2 severed attacks. He's going to attack me. Okay, 2 more. He's done. This is almost too easy, man. If the Doom wasn't going to max out in 15 or 14 turns, I can go indefinitely, I feel like. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Inzmasu, look. Ocean is calling. I've got the gill mutation. We're on turn 97. Let's investigate the seaside. Cool air suddenly fills your mouth. It tastes metallic. It's Canis, the midnight cat. Before you can react, you hear a low growling sound coming from behind you. The lunar cat. He does 10 HP. Get the fuck out of here. Boom. 1 hit kill. Let's roll. Let's roll, dude. I'm on 98. I'm on 98. Let's investigate the forest. It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it. What if we tap into his power? What happens? Oh, if it's too risky. Perception or knowledge or dexterity. Let's tap into it. Knowledge check success. Touching it with your hand, you feel a newfound knowledge forming in your mind. We got a new spell. Flesh regrowth. +3 stamina, -2 max stamina. Might actually keep that. We're on turn 99. Oh, fuck. The military exercise makes you feel safer, but are guns enough to stop the unspeakable horrors lurking out there? +4 doom. +2 reason. Okay, we definitely need to decrease the doom here. We have 89 doom. Endless, but we're on turn 100. So we can make it to turn 110. We just need to... I wish I had that fucking holy candle. Alright, let's do this. Let's get to 110. Let's get to turn 110. You meet with your friend who's recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital, watching the sunset. Don't ask him about the recent unearthly events. Don't ruin the calm moment. You'll gain reason. Sometimes it's better not to know. You chat until your friend's break is over. Alright, come on, let's hit 110. Feeling hungry, you've entered a small local restaurant and ordered the daily special made with today's catch. Just where the hell did those fishermen go? One bite won't hurt. I feel like this is the strength check, but... one bite won't hurt. Let's just eat it. Strength check failure. Oh god, we got a curse. Feeling the eyes of the restaurant's guests on your back, you take a small bite of the smelly seafood. It tastes like the sea and melts in your mouth. The restaurant owner nods and smiles strangely. Holes. Each day more holes appear. Oh god, I'm dead. Oh no, we gotta bring the doom down. Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh, how do we decrease this doom? Don't tell me the holes the mutation couldn't have... We're at 93, so our doom's beating us by 1%. Fuck. Come on. There has to be a way to reduce that. Alright, let's investigate the apartment. Because if I can make it to 110, I could... Oh, this son of a bitch. No, we gotta hang up. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts an accent on real. Hello, are you still there? Hang up on this dude. We'll lose the reason. You put down the phone, a little shaken up. Just how many people did that odd man call today? We're on turn 103. 94. Doom's at 94. When the patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police had them committed. They're mumbling something quietly as you pass by. We gotta talk to him. It's a charisma check. They're gonna rough us up though. Oh, I gained an ally. Charisma check success. You immediately understand that the only difference between you and the crazy person is that you haven't been caught yet. You convince them to sneak out and join you in your quest. Who did we just get? Double. We just got the salary man. I know, he says, I know all the loopholes. Yoichi looks around. Did you hear? Oh, this guy's he's sketched. Okay, I don't know if... Got 2 funds. Let's roll. We're 104. Damn. Come on. I gotta bring that doom down. This is the bloodsucker. Okay, we can take her out in 1 hit. Okay. Turn 105. Okay, come on. Let's go, let's go. You've stumbled upon a forgotten bookstore in a small alley. The interior is cluttered with dusty old tomes, animal bones, weird vials, and stuffed exotic animals you don't even recognize. Can I help you? Asked the tiny man behind the counter. I have things that will surely help you in your quest. Alright, I'm not going to buy a spell. Spells are going to do nothing for me right now. We're going to skip this. Sorry. Take your time and see you soon. 106. I have to find some way to bring my Doom... Because I can reach 110 and reduce my Doom by 5. It'll at least let me get to 115. 115-ish. The only thing I can hope for is some kind of encounter that is going to bring my Doom down. That's all by luck. I don't think I can do anything with these. I guess the most I can hope for is reaching 109? Damn, okay. Let's investigate the seaside. Come on. Shit, and it's the fucking glitch magician. No, I got the baseball bat to throw at this dude. You son of a bitch. He knew. He like showed... Oh. Okay, hit him with the baseball bat. 18. Okay, both of these will hit. These have to hit. I have a 105% chance to strike this dude. Let's load him up. Sometimes he can prevent the second hit. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck you. Alright, let's level up. Extra damage against human enemies. Okay, luck. Upgrade perception. I feel like at this point, I don't need to do more damage. Just increase our luck. And maybe we'll just keep increasing the luck. I just don't know what else I can do. Maybe I don't need stamina. Maybe let's bring up dexterity. We're gonna have to get really lucky to... Really, really lucky right now. Let's see if we can't get 107. So at this rate, next turn will be 99. I have to get an encounter that's going to bring my Doom down. And I don't think I'm going to find it in the forest. Let's check out the tree. Wish for stamina. Wish for knowledge spell. Wish for knowledge. So there's a spell that has a chance of decreasing Doom. Okay, let's do it on the next turn. Let's do it on the next turn if this doesn't work. Okay, -2 reason. People point and talk about a man on the other side of the street. Stop in your tracks. Alright. What spell are you... Give me the Doom reduction spell. Seal of Brommel. We're at 99. Okay. So... 99 Doom. We are going to lose on the next turn. Turn 108. I've never gotten this far before. The only thing I can hope for is we go to the tree and we try to encounter... I just have to keep wishing for spells that... It doesn't matter at this point if I jump to the next encounter. This is as far as we're going, because we're gonna max out at 100. I think like once it's at 100, I think it's over. Let's go to the tree. Switch for a spell. Okay. Third eye. Oh shit. Does it max out at 100? I feel like it ends at 100. I don't think you get a turn on Doom 100. Let's do... Fuck, I can't remember. Steve, do you have anything on that? I really can't remember if... Enthrallment. No, damn it. Oh, fuck. But I know there's a certain point that going back to the witch... Now I just can't remember if my turn ends on 100 Doom. Like, is 100 a turn? Sorry. I can't remember. But I know if I keep going to the tree, I'm going to risk... Come on, dude, I'm so fucked up right now. Did that not give me a spell? You get the... last remember you get the game over next turn, right? Shit. I mean, if I keep... Oh boy, if I keep trying to... If I keep trying to cast spells, eventually the witch is going to fuck me. Ah! She gave me +1 Doom! No! Oh, no, it didn't make a difference. It was over anyway. Oh, so you can only gain 4... You can only gain 4 spells from the tree before she's just like, get the fuck out of here. Why do you keep coming back to my tree, motherfucker? Alright, so... It would have been the same either way. 108 was my last... Was the end. 108 was the end of it. But that's the furthest I've gotten. Which is really cool. So maybe not the most... At least on my end, the most, like... eventful, but I think the run itself is pretty good. 108. And that's like... I feel like the only way I can get further is if I had the candle, but then I'd need the encounters where I'd have to use it to reduce the doom. But 108's pretty good. I don't know if incoming doom in 100. I got totally fucked up. I was well, I got the katana and then the what is it, first aid, like super early, so my reason was getting healed. Current spell limit was 4. Oh, that's why. Damn, I should have sold one of those fucking spells. Wow. That was something else. I can try it again. I don't think I'm gonna get 108 though. Like 108's like pretty... 108's like pretty damn high. Let's see. I mean, 108 would be the record to beat. I can try it one more time. I don't know if I'm going to get that far. I like grabbed a beer. I've got it sitting here on my desk and I'm just... Oh. What do we do? Do we try it again? 108, man. I don't know if I'm going to beat 108. Let's do... What's... let me see. Let me continue. Continue random seed. Alright. I did get really good RNG that run, and I used Mimi. I used... Both times that I've used Mimi, I've gotten really far. Might be hard. It's gonna be... I feel like it's gonna be almost impossible to get it again. Let's do True Believer. Hard mode. We're gonna do Mimi. Like, it was so dependent on me getting the katana in the first aid. Really, but I was getting my ass handed to me pretty early on. But we're gonna do the same parameters. We're gonna do endless mode. Somewhere a group of people gathers trying to awaken their master. Alright, we're gonna do Yolats again. Oh my god. I mean, the only thing I can hope for is if I don't get the katana and first aid kit, that I get the invisibility spell, and I'm just running like I was before. Let's turn on the occult shop. I never end up using these, but we're gonna hold on to them anyway. Let's equip the scalpel. All right, we're gonna. Did I start with any allies? I don't think I did. Absorb. Deals 2 damage. Gain 2 stamina. Dude, this is I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat that. Let's get the free experience boost. We won't be back here again. We'll gain the 1 fun from this box. Maybe it's like the uniforms that you wear. I don't know if those have some kind of stat effect. Let's jump back into endless mode. Let's see if we can rock this again. If I beat 108 on this, if I get a consecutive run that beats this last one, I'm not even gonna know what to do with myself. I don't think I've seen anyone ever get to 108 before. I think the highest I ever saw was 107, and that was on an old build. Endless mode. It's hopeless. No matter what you would do, the destruction of your town and the awakening of an old god is imminent. Fight with the ever-increasing chaos as survivors try to find a way to escape from the Doomtown. As you progress through the investigation events, you'll be granted points and special prizes. Manage your resources and hope for the best. Oh, alright, here we are. Stage 0. Let's get this turn 10. Let's get the turn 10. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of sodas inside, but you really could use a drink. Alright. We only have one fun. Oh, let's get the cheapest one. Dexterity check failure. You buy a can of off-brand soda, and when you reach for it, something inside the machine catches your hand. You have to jerk it out, injuring yourself. Cut arm, sinew. Deal -1 damage in combat. Alright. I didn't want to spend that fun, though. I'll take the fucking hit. That's fine. Here's the charisma check. When the patient came home one morning, covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police had them committed. They're mumbling something quietly as you pass by. Okay, we got an ally. Charisma check success. You immediately understand that the only difference between you and the crazy person is that you haven't been caught yet. What does Ewa do? +2 strength. What, like... I'm really trying to think like what the balance is here, because like I'm gonna get my ass handed to me, but then something's gonna come around that's gonna help me. +2 strength's not bad. The road seems to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. We don't have the map. We're gonna gain Doom here. You spend hours trying to find a way out. +2 Doom. Okay. Alright, let's hit the forest. The trees overhead block the sunlight, and you begin to feel gloomy. -2 reason. Alright, let's roll, let's roll. It's so like underwhelming in the early parts of these the early stages. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. This is +3 Doom. You don't see anything at first. Then you notice it, the bloated body of Yolatz. You son of a bitch. Let's keep going. You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors has opened on its own. I feel like we have to... Let's escape, because I don't think I can fight a ghost right now. It's going to end up doing too much damage. We're going to lose 1 reason for this. 2 reason. Might be paranoid, but there's no way you're risking an encounter with a ghost here. Alright. Okay. You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me. Okay. Here's the charisma check. See if we can talk him out of it. And if we do, we can get the sacrificial dagger. Charisma check failure. Okay. Unable to convince the person, you close your eyes as they jump off the cliff. I'm getting my ass kicked. Let's sell this spell. Forget this. Forget that spell. I don't need it. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice cold water is a good idea. Our strength is high. We can take the cold bath. Strength check success. Okay. Ice cold water revitalizes you, and you're ready for the investigation. Right, we got a little experience for that. Almost a turn 10. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving, but you swear it's watching you. -2 reason. Oh boy. Come on. Here's Canis, the lunar cat. He's also doing reason damage. Man, I think I'm gonna get served pretty early on here. What do we got? Got the scalpel. Can we do 2 swings on this man? This cat man? Let's see. That'd be 3. Fuck this, dude. It's better maybe to prepare these 2. What's the chances that these will land, though? A 60% chance to hit? I feel like I'm so burned out right now. I'll take the risk. Let's prepare this next one. Shameful. It's a shameful run. Alright. Let's reduce the doom. I don't even care anymore. If I get taken out early because of the reason, then I'm done. I feel like I proved enough on the last run to 108. What can we do? We go back and heal. It's gonna bring our doom up a little bit. Let's do it. +2 stamina and reason. Oh shit, you're right. I could have activated the double damage. Oh, damn it. Fuck. I had it on that turn, didn't I? I wasn't even thinking. Ah, I'm like, you know, I'm like burnt. I'm like burnt. -2 reason. That last run I did was just too much. I feel like I like went past my peak. As part of the therapy, some patients took part in our classes. Some of their work fills you with dread. -2 reason. We can do it this if we get another encounter. Yeah, I might need to take a break. I think like, you know, okay. Reading room. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. You don't have time for this. Let's see. I think I'm playing like I'm playing a little too off kilter here. Feeling hungry, you've entered a small local restaurant and ordered the daily special. The one, yeah, I feel like it was pretty high. I had like 5 viewers in the room, so I was really trying to just like milk the viewership at the time. But I don't think anyone ever really wants to. You're trying to beat that 108 too hard. I feel like after you peak at like the end, that's like where people want to watch you. They're like, oh, this dude's starting again. Okay, we're gonna go watch someone else. Just where the hell did the fisherman go? All right, I'm gonna still take the bite. I feel like my strength is high enough. Strength check success. Okay, got a little experience for that. I'm gonna keep running this though. I'm not gonna stop on this. I'm not gonna give up on this one. Elipod, I remember you from one of the last videos. I don't know if it was the last run that I did, but thanks for jumping back in and watching. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. This is the Twisted Corpse. And I think he does reason damage. So I could he's doing 14. He's got 14 HP. All right. He's going to kill me if I fight him. We got to run. We got to run from this one. Cuz I don't think I can for 9. Wow. Okay, how much are we severing the ties for? Nope, we gotta run. We gotta run. Such a great run. Such a great triumphant run last time, and now this run's just turning into the, It's like I got off the starting line and my engine blew up. I don't care, man, I'm holding on. Alright, feeling like you're on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yuzuki. Okay, we're gonna lift the heaviest box. We'll take the stamina damage. +3 reason. So we're back. We're up to 4. So I only got 2 reason healed there. All right. All right. We'll keep going. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old rundown mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk, and there's only 2 doors. One of which you came through. We're gonna search the room. We're gonna gain an item. Library book. Plus 10 experience. Yeah, let's use it. Let's use that. Just keep moving. Let's investigate the forest. Ooh, these guys. So, reveal yourself as a charisma check. Hearing some rustling behind a bush, you decide to hide behind a tree. There, you spot 3 men, each armed with a rifle. They're obviously looking for something or someone, right? So there's a chance they'll shoot us, but if they shoot us when we run, at least if they shoot us here, they will do like a botched, healing job. It's a status effect. Charisma check failure. They shot me. Hasty aid, that's what it's called. You walk from behind a tree and wave. Suddenly, you hear a bang and feel an impact on your shoulder. Why would you do that? Which quickly turns into intense pain. Damn, that's not him. If this had succeeded, I would have gained the flashlight. You hear the scream of one of the men before everything gets dark. When you open your eyes, you find yourself next to a road leading to the forest. Okay. -2 stamina. This is a sadistic run. Here's a charisma check. A woman. This can actually. I can gain a lot of reason from this if this works. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. Let's try to calm her down. Now this run's toast. It's toast. It's toast. -2 reason. I'm not even gonna try to heal. Come on. 28. Let's investigate the village. Okay. The smell of blood tells you that something's wrong, and you quickly open the door and make your way inside. So we can... Let's search the room for clues. I think that's a knowledge check. Okay, got a little experience for that. Let's hit the village. Let's hit the village. Gonna gain doom. Unseasonal floods have closed many of the roads. Alright. I'm not gonna bring up the... I can't bring up the reason. Let's bring the doom down. I'm either going hard on this one or I'm gonna crash and burn. Following a weird gargling sound, you enter an alley. Standing in the shadow, you notice a person wearing policeman's uniform. This is the some kind of officer, lumpy officer. All right, let's do. Got a pretty low chance to hit here. How many of these attack boosts can I load? 3. Okay. Maybe we'll do. Ooh, I don't care. We'll load these up. Okay. Let's try again. Can we do something like this? 5, okay. Maybe we'll do 3 attack boosts on the heavy attack and 2 for the normal attack. Alright, prepare this heavy one. That's fine, that's fine. Gonna have to shave this end of the video off when I upload it. Hearing footsteps. Well, we'll see. I'm not stopping, but this, I feel like we're gonna hit this hard. Hearing footsteps, you turn around. Behind you stands a pretty woman. Okay. -2 stamina, 18 HP. That's the thing, I got the katana on the last run, which is just like OP. Okay. A 45% chance to hit. It's terrible. I think this is it. I think this is it here. The only thing I can hope for is that these land, which is an extremely low chance to hit. Okay. She's gonna -4 stamina. Oh shit. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. Let's level up, but I'm gonna take 2 reason damage anyway. I'll grab the first aid perk, stamina. bring up our reason. Jim Doll, come closer. -2 reason. Okay. We do have first aid, but I don't think it matters. We don't have the katana, so we're not healing. Let's see. No time for it. Got a little doom reduction. Alright. Let's go to the village. Participate in the ritual. Our knowledge is high enough. An old priest is performing a ritual to appease a local demon imprisoned underground. You're invited to join them. Let's participate in the ritual. Knowledge check success. We got the ritual mask. Small chance of ignoring reason loss in combat. Please don't start trying to give me all the items that I need here. It's like brought me down to the point, like ground zero, and then like what? Do I unlock the katana? Bring me to the other world. If I unlock the katana, if I can get the katana unlocked, we can rock this one. I'm just gonna have to bring the doom back down. Come on. Bring me to the other world. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. That first aid perk that I got is pretty big, because now I can heal reason damage from defeating enemies. I just need to bring my stamina up. Let's investigate the seaside. You decide to enter a small shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. I only got one fund. If I try talking to him, I take some kind of damage. I think I take reason damage. But if I buy him around, I'm going to lose the fun. And then that tax man's going to come around. What do we trade? Doom? Yeah, I don't think I can get as far as I did last time. I'm going to try talking to him. No, that's it. Whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it. So, for those who witnessed, I did reach 108 on the last run. Stage 108. Yeah, that's a rip. That is a big rip. Big rip. You saw it. I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut this try hard at the end. This whole try hard run at the end here. I just don't think I think the 108's gonna be hard, man. The 108 I got first aid, which was healing reason. I unlocked the katana, which was doing incredible damage to the enemies that I was fighting. I feel like if I had the holy candle, I could have reduced my doom. Maybe I could have gotten a little bit further. But I can't see someone getting past. I really can't see someone getting past stage 110 to 120 is the absolute maximum that I could see someone reaching on hard mode. Because even under the circumstances that I was playing at, it's like I was getting heals from the first aid kit, the first aid perk. My reason was getting healed every time I was defeating enemies, and then the katana that I had was doing incredible damage. So it's it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if at that point I wasn't the enemies weren't the issue. The encounters weren't the issue. I was gaining reason, and I was leveling up enough where I was healing my stamina. It's trying to reduce the doom from reaching 100. So I thought I was in a pretty good scenario. We just don't have enough doom healing. Yeah, if halfway through that run, my stage progression was beyond my doom percentage. So I was further in if I was at stage 70, my doom was only 63 or 64 or 65, which is totally ideal because you're ahead of the doom counter. At the end there, I don't know why my doom beat my stage progression at one point. So what stage you're going to end on. And if you have the Holy Candle item, there are certain events where you can cast it and it'll bring your Doom down like 10%. But I didn't have the Holy Candle. I wasn't getting the Doom healing. It wasn't working. I don't know, man. I don't know what the chances are of getting those. They're obviously much lower than the negative encounters you'll run into. But I don't see anyone getting past like 120 unless, I mean, the RNG has to be totally, really in your favor. I'm almost just like, I feel like the parameters of that run were just so tight that I don't know. The closest, the excuse me, the highest I got before was 89, and that was with the invisibility spell. And I was just always running from encounters, always running from encounters. So, you know, with first aid, you can heal the reason. You have to have the katana so that you're murking enemies when they run into you. 108's the highest I've been. I don't know, and I've seen a photo of someone getting to 107 on hard mode. Going max threat areas costs 2 Doom, and I think it still worked that way in Endless. That's what it must have been. Yeah, no, that's what it must have been. I must have hit some place that did the 2 Doom percentage increase. Because I know I was ahead. I know I was beating the Doom. You know, Doom to stage. Doom is lower. My Doom count was higher than my bad. The stage. You see where my mind? What's happening to my mind here? This is how much I play this game. I'm going insane. My stage count was higher than my Doom, so I was beating the Doom in terms of total number, and then eventually the Doom surpassed it. So what you're saying, it makes sense, and you're right. The threat levels in the areas that I was going to was just bringing that Doom up. Oh man, 108's gonna be hard to beat. Like I didn't even think I was gonna get that far. Someone else is gonna have to start making some endless runs for me to watch, because I've been archiving my broadcasts on the World of Horror videos, and the last one I did was like at 86. The one before was like stage 89. So like 108. 108's my record. I don't know what the highest is. I don't know if someone's gotten higher than 108 on True Believer difficulty, but I feel like I'm maxed out on World of Horror today. I'm definitely gonna have to. I'm probably gonna play Noita in a little bit, just so I can get my head out of this this. I'm even glad that the music's not playing right now, because it's just like, I've only done endless for achievements and never touched it after. I did the same. I jumped into it for the same. Did you end up I started doing endless for the same reason, because I think the highest achievement's like level 50. But no, it's like 30, 40, and 50 are 3 achievements that you'll unlock. I still don't have all the achievements. I guess that's something I probably need to go back into and start playing, and then get the other ending for the new mystery that they just released with the update. I'm gonna have to take a few day break from this game. This game's punishing. Whoa. All right. Maybe yeah, probably gonna get up and try to get some air near the window over here, since the weather's not too bad today. And Elipod, thanks for sticking around and watching. I hope you at least caught some of the earlier run. And I should probably give my hey Grimsy, thanks for the follow. Let me do this now. Let me do my let's do the Grimsy. I appreciate you jumping on. Thanks for the follow. Dark Dragon S, thank you for jumping on. That was 4 days ago. I appreciate you. There wasn't a video worth mentioning in any of this, but since I'm going to throw this up on the YouTube, I want it to be archived. Bandmeister, I know who you are in real life. Thanks for jumping on. ZBK7. If you're not the BK that I know, thank you. If you are the BK that I know, thank you. Future Meme, you're my buddy. I know you too. The man that draws. 2 weeks ago, I just wanted to say thank you for jumping on. So those are the last few followers. There's one unlock area that helps with Doom. The cost there will scale without limit, so it's still limited. There's one unlock area that helps with Doom. The cost there will scale without limit. Which is it one of the I feel like the only encounter. Are you talking about the? It's one of the baths, right? One of the encounters where you can like take a bath. Because I know there's a few, like Doom healing ones. Area is named Monument. Oh, one unlock area. Yeah. But cost there was scale without limit, so it's still limited. I read about the monument. That has to be something that I probably unlock from the achievements, I'm sure. Yeah, maybe maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I'm thinking the monument's unlocked from achievements. I probably need to go back, unlock that, and then when I do, I can come back into the endless mode and try again. Look, it's going to have to be like this. A totally ideal endless mode parameter, weapon-wise, you have to get the katana. And I got the katana super early on with on the previous run, the 108 run. Then I got first aid perk, so heals reason every time I defeat enemies. I was just cutting enemies down. And then if I don't have the holy candle, I mean, if you want to get the holy candle for the Doom reduction, and I'm assuming this monument, I don't know what the payment, the cost for it is. I don't know if it's like a stamina or reason or funds or something, but those would be the four things that I feel like would be absolute criteria if you're hoping to get far beyond the 100 stage 100 threshold. Excuse me if I sound like I'm stuttering. I'm like my mind's just roasted right now. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's where it's at. Oh, with enough speed perks, any weapon would do. I had small candle going 40 plus damage per turn. The no, I know the small candle had small candle doing 40 plus damage per turn with enough speed perks. Cuz I think the if you would that be like what speed perk would it be? Cuz I know there's like a perk for increasing damage using like shooting weapons as melee weapons. But the only thing I can think of that would increase, I thought raising your strength stat might. Oh yeah, fast swimmer, adrenaline, and fame. Oh shit, that's in fame's when you have multiple allies. Okay, I got that. And weapon stat on top of that. If you increase strength, does that not also increase your does increasing strength increase weapon damage? Uh-oh. There's going to be a little stream it's going to be a little stream echo in here real quick. Each weapon uses one stat for speed. Nothing else. Each weapon uses one stat for speed. Nothing else. Okay, okay. Okay, I see, I see. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Like, um, Candle is faster with knowledge. Oh, Candle is faster with knowledge. Katana with dexterity. It doesn't say that on the stat card though. I feel like that's like, how would you like, was that where did you find that? It says on the item card. All right, I'm going to have to do a double take on that next time cuz I'm just like, I thought increasing my strength for some reason. Oh, you know what it is? Someone, or there was a few videos ago where someone was like, "Oh, I think it was the meat cleaver," and I was like increasing my strength. Maybe the meat cleaver was like a strength stat. It says strength. Oh yeah, yeah. Damn. Fuck. I didn't put that together. Oh, that's good to know. I appreciate that. That really helps. Yeah, I feel like I've learned. I feel like everything I know about this game has just been people jumping into the chat and just like feeding me like invaluable information. I see now. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know what else there is to do in this game after getting all the achievements. I'll come back at the achievements, see if I can unlock the monument. 108's the record. 108's is where it's at. It's what we're trying to beat. So next time I come through, I'll have to, with all those parameters. I think we know what the, like, you got to get this stuff pretty early on, but I'll keep this in mind. Um, that run with Candle, I had 3 bonus damage, one from the god, one from core strength, and one from follower. The the is it the Thatu increased damage? Oh shit, dude. There's no. There's a spell. There's also that spell that also increases um, damage. I got it on that on the previous run. Athatu wouldn't be a bad. The, using the old god, choosing the Athatu status may not be bad either if you have all these weapons because you'd be doing more damage too. Maybe that's another parameter that you could like work around with the item build. Like if you can get the katana and then get these skill check these like you're saying, like core strength and whatnot, like maybe choosing a thought to would let you do more damage when you do attack. Maybe we have to write the guide on this. Maybe we'll be the forerunners because hmm, I don't see a lot of information out there. I haven't seen a guide of anyone trying to construct the endless mode, hard mode build. Because if you don't get this stuff early on, you're kind of dead. All right, man. To buy some groceries. Yeah, do your thing. I'll catch you on. I'll catch you on later tonight, Steve. Thanks for hanging out and talking. We'll we'll chat a little bit later for sure. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might jump off and take a breather. Elipod, I'll see if I can't, if I catch you in the chat again. If I'm playing this game, I'll try to bounce some of this off of you. I'm keeping it as a mental note, but I might write this down. Like, I think I'm gonna, that's gonna be like on the back burner. I'm gonna be coming back to try to beat the record. It's not a record. I mean, it's a record for me, but I don't know if anyone else on playing this game in the community is trying to do the same thing. I don't know if they're trying to hit like a certain height. I'm putting my videos out there of like, oh, this is like, this is the total stage record that I've seen, that I haven't seen anyone else meet yet. So the 108's out there. I hit 108. I don't know anyone else who's gotten that high. I've seen a photo of someone getting to 107 on an older build, but as of at the moment, I feel like 108's the highest that I've seen from anybody. So, there's no YouTube videos on it. I don't see anyone here on Twitch doing that. So, um, yeah, I'll come back. I'll get back on it. I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna jump off for a little bit. Um, Grimsy, if you're still in, I'll catch you later. Elipod, thanks for all the information. I really appreciate it. It helps, and thanks for hanging around. Thanks for throwing your wisdom at me. It makes a big difference. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. I'm probably gonna jump on Noita a little bit later. I need to like flush my mind of this World of Horror nightmare. I've just been, it's like too it's like too much World of Horror for one day. All right, so be good, be safe, have a good day. I'll see you in a little bit. All right.